Hello everyone and welcome to EDT 507 Module 3. This week, I hope you really like history. I think I mentioned it in my opening get-to-know statements that I am formally trained as an historian, and I spend a lot of time teaching history, obviously during the day, to my high school students as a history teacher. I teach a course now on American military history, where actually students get credit. It's a college course. They get credit through Niagara University when they're taking the course right here at Clarence High School. So it's a great opportunity. So I do a lot in that area. I'm a big fan of the Civil War and Lincoln. So this week I'm trying to match my love for technology with my love for history, and I'm adding a little history into our course. So we're going to use Abraham Lincoln as a case study, looking at him as a transformational leader. So I hope you like this. Most times students do, so let's take a look at it. So we're going to watch some articles and videos in the Module 3 folder, which I'll get to in a moment. And there's also an extra article in there about examining the Battle of Antietam. It's not required. It's an extra credit, and we'll get to that in a moment. So there is our folder, Transformational Leadership. Oh, sorry about that. And there is our materials folder. Okay, so you know what? Let's actually go right into there right now. So I'm in our Schoology page. There's our materials folder. There's a lot here this week. Let me open that up. So this is the article I want you to read by Fehrenbacher about his wartime leadership, where Tudor and Fehrenbacher analyzed Lincoln as a wartime leader, which is pretty cool. And then there's this article about the leadership analysis of the Battle of Antietam. This is the extra credit article. Okay. Then there's like this 3-part little YouTube series on Lincoln. You don't have to watch every single minute of every single video. If you want to skim parts of it, focusing on Lincoln's leadership abilities, I think you're going to like this. And then there's this lecture given by one of the best Civil War historians, James McPherson, Pulitzer Prize winner. I've had a chance to actually meet him a couple times. Great individual. And he does a really nice job talking about Lincoln and leadership. So I think you're really going to like that. So you got some interesting things here. A little bit different from usual weeks. Okay? So let's go back to the action sheet. Here's our post. So read through this. You're going to sort of analyze Fehrenbacher and Tudor's arguments concerning Lincoln's leadership. Okay? And, at the end, I'm asking you to relate the above analysis of Lincoln to our discussions of leadership and its application to EdTech. So there's our connection. Okay? So there we go. We're going to post the Module 3 discussion. And that's due by Wednesday the 1st. And now by the 5th, we're going to do some research. I want you to pick anything you like, any topic, current trends in EdTech. You want to talk about flipped classroom. You want to look in blended learning. You want to look at devices in the classroom. Anything you like. Imagine yourself a technology leader in your position. Some of you are, so this will be easy for you to actually do. And if you are a tech leader, try to use something that you could hopefully apply to your own workplace. All right, that would be wonderful. Okay, so you can actually make this a real assignment that you can actually use. We always want to make these things very applicable to your own situations. So this research should further emphasize your role as a scholar practitioner. Okay, and then I'm going to ask you to also use in the setup materials folder, there's some great places to get free tech publications and reference sheets. So I want you to create an annotated bibliography of at least 3 sources. Okay. If you're not sure how to do annotated bibliography, there's some links right here. I also put those links in the folder. And you're going to create a Noodle Tools project, right? And you're going to share that project with me, okay? So you're going to submit it, and I'll go over this in a moment, to the Noodle Tools drop called EDT 507, okay? So let's break this down a little bit. So in our folder here, let me get out of our main page. You get to our main course section. There's the course setup materials folder, right? In here are some great ways to get the Teachers College databases, the free tech publications that are available, and then I added these 3 webcasts that I made, how to use Noodle Tools. Now, of course, for years, Noodle Tools didn't really change its interface. These are a few years old. Last year it did, but really it's only cosmetics. Everything I show you here, you can still use the new look of the interface. It's the same thing. It's just changed a little bit of the way it looks, a little more minimalist. It's not really a big deal. All right. Now, back into our Module 3 folder. Okay. I put this at the very bottom, Annotated Bibliography Resources. So here's the links I put on the action sheet. Here's the actual rubric I'll use to analyze or evaluate your annotated bibliographies. these are some guides from some other colleges of how to make annotated bibliographies. And here's a student example. It's from an undergraduate course I used to teach called FYS 101 at Canisius. It's actually an in-class, I used to teach on campus at Canisius all the time for years before the Ed Tech program. And this was a course I taught freshmen how to write. So it's a great way. We talk about annotated bibliographies. It's the same sort of idea. Get an example one there. All right. So when you're in Noodle Tools, let me go to Noodle Tools here. This is how it's going to look now. You're going to make a new project. Click on it. Let's just do this really quickly. And let's just call this test project for now. You want to go to APA for us here as an education course. And you want advanced. Every year someone picks junior or starter. No. We want advanced. You want all the different, aspects. But this is a great tool for your own students, whether it be elementary, middle school, high school, college, undergraduate, graduate. Wonderful tool. I actually, project already exists. Oh, I did this last year or last time. Submit it. And I use this actually my own self. When I wrote some chapters or if I wrote a blog post, anytime I do any research, I actually use this now as a real tool for myself. Because you can put your research question in here. You can put your thesis. If you wanted to attach it to a Google Doc, really cool, you can add it there. Any particular links. And what you're going to do is you're going to basically now create your sources, okay? So once you're in a project, okay, you can add to-do lists, to-do items, but now you want to maybe click sources, okay? And this is now where you start adding your sources. So I'm in this project, test 1. You just create a new citation, okay? And then it's going to say, like, where is this? From a database? Is it a website? Then once you know, say it from a database, then is it a journal, okay? And then it's going to give you all these kind of ways to fill out the fields, okay? URL, article, all this kind of great stuff. But then here's where you add your annotations, okay? So you can add your annotations right within Noodle Tools, which is pretty awesome, okay? So you keep on building your materials based on what sources you have. Let me get back to we're not going to do note cards yet, but I use note cards all the time, and my paper's not attached to it, so kind of interesting. So let me go back to the dashboard. Okay, and what's really cool here is when you want to share with me, you just go to sharing. You say share with project inbox. Now, you type in the project inbox, you put your names in here, and ours is EDT 507. Now, mine won't show up, but you see how that one showed up? I don't know which one that is, SP something. But it will automatically come up. You click that inbox, and you press done, and it's shared with me. Super easy. Okay, so if you have any problems with Noodle Tools, let me know. But it should be a pretty straightforward thing for you this week. Okay, and there's the extra credit post that's in the Module 3 folder. This can be completed anytime, before the end of the semester. You don't have to do it this week. So just keep that in the back of your mind that if you want some extra bonus credit, that assignment drop is right here. And this is a check off that you did the annotated bibliography. Okay. All right. So here we are. Great week of Lincoln and the Civil War. Fun stuff. Hope you enjoy it too. All right, everyone. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.